right. Hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and do Since You've Been Gone reading for the person on your mind. If you are in no contact, there's no any kind of communication. If you don't see the person, talk to them. That's basically what's going on. Now, if you are kind of in contact, but everything's weird, that'll be another reading for you as well. Hey, Kitty. So what we're going to do is basically, since you've been gone, I'm just going to assume you're gone. If not, if you're still loosely in contact or you still are kind of talking to them in some way, I'm just going to see their energy towards you, what's going on with them. Why are they distant, possibly? Hey, guys. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Anna. Hey, Janet. So what we're going to do is all signs, Aries to Pisces. I might do a collective at the end, but this reading will be a little bit longer, so I might not do a collective because I did want to do at the end of the reading. First, I'll clarify with different oracle decks, see what's going on with their energy, what's around them, what's going on since you've been gone or separated from them. And then I'll see how they're feeling or clarify their feelings. And then at the end, see what they'd say to you, any future actions, all of that. And then I want to do Aries to Pisces on each sign. So like if you're dealing with that sign, what's their energy? How are they feeling towards you and all of that? So it is going to be a little bit of a longer reading. So, but I want to get more in depth. What's going on with your person? How are they feeling? What's in their energy? All of that. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And I couldn't sleep this morning for some reason. So that's why I'm on here a little bit earlier. If you did book a personal reading or your members' readings, I will get them done. I'm going to try to get them done by this morning after I get off of here. Before I go to work, I'm going to try to get those done. If not, it'll be tonight. I've just been kind of, scattered in the last couple of days. Hey, love apples. But everything's below in the description if you'd like to book. So let's go ahead and get started. I still have 2 for $20 PayPal Cash App readings if you guys want to take advantage of that. All right, Aries, what is your person doing? What's going on? 232. All right, let's see. And I found a new tarot. Well, it's not a new tarot deck, but actually it matches the background of the video. I found it. I forgot I had this deck. So it's super cool. I like it. All right, let's see. Aries, what's going on with your person? Since you've been gone, what's their energy towards Aries? They could be worried that you're trying to find somebody else because they're in this energy of scared that you're replacing them. Okay. They want to have a conversation about this connection, this relationship, or like taking it to the next level. So let's see. They could be afraid you're moving on. They learned some kind of lesson about leaving you out in the cold. Yep, winter in reverse. So for a lot of you, if you're not in conversation right now, no contact, I feel like before winter starts, you're going to hear from this person. They could have been traveling or distancing from you. Okay. But I do see a conversation in the near future. They're scared to lose you. Hey, pretty pink eyes. Okay, release in reverse. So they haven't released you and they don't want to be distant anymore. And let's get one more card here. Oh, 2. They're watching you and they're afraid that you are moving on, that your guys' connection's not leveling up. So yeah, your person's scared. They want to have a conversation with you and they learned some kind of lesson for a lot of you by leaving, disconnecting. Okay. Wow. Yeah. The Judgment and the Empress. So this person is aware of your self-worth. They fumbled you basically. So it could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. So why are they scared that you're going to replace them? Okay, 3 of Wands. The Hierophant, the Lovers in reverse, and the Devil. This person's kind of obsessed with you. And if there is like this distance, some of you, you're traveling because I see a plane here. Some of you, you're traveling, you're moving, or you're just moving on to the next one. Okay. Could be on the Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. Yeah, this person's possessive over you. They're holding on to you. The 4 of Pentacles. So Yeah, this is somebody holding on to you, afraid of losing this connection. And they're obsessed with the fact that you're moving on from this disconnect. Okay, why lesson and winner in reverse? Okay, the Knight of Flutes reversed. So Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, the Eight of Swords reversed. The Seven of Cups. And the, what's the cards this? The Hermit, I think. Yeah, I think that's the Hermit. So what I'm getting here, this is somebody that's worried that they're losing you. Okay, this person's worried. They feel like you have other options. I did see the Empress, the Judgment. They're aware you have other people. And if they don't have some kind of control over this connection and put forth the effort, they're going to be worried that they're losing you. This is somebody that feels like you're moving on from them. Yeah, I fucked up, is what it says. Five of Cups reverse. They know they screwed you over by leaving you out in the cold, by disconnecting. Hey, Jackie. So this person's not letting you go. They're obsessively watching you. Yeah, they don't want to let you go. Yep. The Magician, the King of, let me see. These cards are kind of confusing. Queen of Cups reverse. King of Roses. I think that's the King of Wands, I think. These are kind of confused. That's why I haven't used these in a while. And then the Five of Pentacles, insecure. Yeah. So what I'm getting for this person is that they do want to come back towards you. Yeah, they're afraid. With the Four of Cups, they're afraid that they're losing an opportunity. This person's feeling a lot of regret, remorse for disconnecting. And it looks like they're learning a lesson about making things, to the next level, committing to you. They want a relationship with you. I think they're worried that this connection's not going to send because you're moving on. This is somebody very obsessed with you. Yeah. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Cups reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Moon. This person feels heavily rejected by you. That if they were to come in and make things right, that it's too late because they were emotionally unavailable, unstable in your life. So this is somebody that is hurting since you've been gone. They've been hurting and they're worried you're moving on. How are they feeling? Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. They feel like you don't need them at all, that you're very self-sufficient. They feel like you are focused on your finances, your career, and this person's afraid that this connection, they don't have a chance anymore because you're moving on, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Two of Swords. They don't want to face it. So is there any next actions? Okay. So we got the Six of Pentacles in reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Tower, and the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody that is hoping to have a new beginning with you, but not having much confidence. Okay, so somebody not having much confidence, and they're at this breaking point of like, I don't know what else to do. Should I give more to this? Should I not? This is somebody that is really struggling since you've been gone, Aries. They're possessive over you, controlling, worried about who you're with, very nosy. What would they say to you? I'm not used to being loved. So for a lot of you, you showed them love that they didn't know. I'm scared to love again. I know I can protect you, and I want you now more than ever. Hey, DP. Okay. So we're going to do Aries of Pisces or energy. I might grab another deck here and clear up. That's not a deck. Hold on. Let me grab another deck. Yeah. So I'm going to grab another deck to do the Aries to Pisces read. So let's see. All right, Aries. We're going to do Aries to Pisces, how they each feel about you at the end. Let's see. I'm just going to do about 2 or 3 cards for each sign. All right, if you're dealing with another Aries, how do they feel? 6 of Pentacles reversed, Star in reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, well, if you're dealing with another Aries, they feel like you're not putting any effort into this. They could feel like you've been reflecting on yourself or your goals are elsewhere and not this connection. All right, Taurus. They feel like they need to break the silence with you because they don't know where the two of you stand. You guys could be in no contact. Okay. They feel like they need to come in and make things right with you with some kind of conversation. Gemini's worried that it's over. That like the connection was taking too long to get off the ground, or everything was so slow moving that they don't know if the connection still is there. Okay. Or maybe feel like they need to put their job, their finances first besides this connection. If you're dealing with Cancer, they see potential with you. There could have been pain between the two of you where you guys hurt each other in some way. They're trying to get past that. And I think they still see you as somebody valuable in their life. Okay, Leo. Leo feels like they need to like find other options or move on from this. Maybe they've been waiting for you and they're sick of waiting. Okay, Virgo. It looks like they want to come back. So if you've been in no contact with a Virgo, they are returning. I do see contact coming back in. Okay, Libra. Libra's, oh yeah, they're coming out the Justice reverse. Libra's not happy. They feel like this dynamic is not fair. The two of you don't really work well together, and they're just not happy with how things are going. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio's thinking about you a lot, wanting to reconcile, but not having much confidence in pursuing you. They could be afraid there's a third party or there's somebody else. Sagittarius coming out in their energy as well. Knight of Wands reverse. Wow. Okay, so and then you're the Queen of Wands reversed. So yeah, you both are showing up in your energy, but in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. This Sagittarius feels like even if there's been some hiccups in the connection, a lack of passion, you guys can still work it out. Now, some of you guys could work together as well if it's a work situation. They feel like there could be jealousy, competition, whatever, but there's still potential of working together. Capricorn. Capricorn's losing the strength or feeling a lack of confidence in this working. They could even have their pride is hurt in some way and they're trying to get past that. Okay, Aquarius wants to reconcile with you, wants to work things out, but there is some bitter feelings here or something that was not apologized or still holding on to. Pisces, Knight of Swords reverse, King of Cups reverse, and the High Priestess reverse. I don't trust the Pisces. It feels like they're still bitter about something, and they're just giving you the silent treatment because of that. So that's what I see for each sign. But it looks good if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Yeah, it looks good with a Scorpio, I think. There's a couple different signs. So you guys could be dealing with whoever. I have Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be anybody you're dealing with. Oh, you're welcome. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. All right. Hey, Sunflower. All right. Hey, Gage. All right, Sunflower, or not Sunflower, Taurus 1327. Sorry, I'm still half asleep. Let me get some coffee real quick. All right, let's see. Since you've been gone, Taurus, what's going on in this connection? What's going on with this person, their energy? Okay, they're trying to break some kind of habit. I got habits in reversed, damage in reversed. Okay. It looks like they want to change. They're breaking some kind of habit, routine. Divine timing. Unawakened and reverse. Okay, so your person is starting to awaken and they're getting divine timing here. They want forgiveness. Okay. So they're breaking some kind of habits. They're becoming awakened. Okay, autumn in reverse. So it feels like they're still not making change, but they're starting to make change. Okay, yeah, Pluto letting go. So they're in the process of letting something go. Your person breaking some habit, addiction for some of you. And the runner in reverse. So yeah, clock. So something about divine timing. This is somebody not wanting to run from the connection. They are becoming awakened and breaking some kind of habit. So it looks good. Some of you could be dealing with a Sag. You don't have to be. Could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius, could be a Capricorn. Why habits in reverse? Okay, Seven of Cups reversed, the Justice, the Eight of Swords, and what's this? Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so they're letting go of something that consumed their time because it says quality time in reverse. So for some of you, they're letting go of some kind of behavior, some habit that took advantage of their time. So for a lot of you, if it was like an addiction or some kind of negative pattern, they realize they're wasting time in this situation. And it looks like here they're becoming aware that maybe there's something they've been holding on to that's not serving them. Okay, Two of Swords reverse. Yeah, it looks like they're getting past something and they're making peace with their life. They realize that they are the problem. Okay, that like what they've done is a problem and that they don't want to keep giving to whatever this is. So some of you, it is an addiction, some kind of habit, behavior. Divine timing, unawakened, reversed. Yeah, Three of Cups reversed. Six of Swords reversed. The Moon and the Magician. Basically, for some of you, if there was some kind of third party or there was some kind of challenge between you guys reconnecting, they realized what that is. That they were not awakened, that they were living in delusion. Okay. I think your person is coming to the senses that they want to start something up with you. They want to reconcile, but they let fear and other things get in the way of this happening, is what I feel. This person's making a lot of change. But it looks like it's slow change, though, with Autumn in reverse. They're starting to slowly make progress. Yeah, Five of Swords reversed. It could be a year of the rat for some of you. Like their birth year could be a rat, because I see a rat here. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress in reverse. Okay, Page of Wands. This is somebody wanting to start something new with you. Okay, wanting to start something up with you seriously, maybe wanting a new beginning for a lot of you. I think this person realizes that they put you in competition. They made you feel that you weren't good enough. And this person's starting to realize your worth and that those habits need to change. So I think the habit of not putting you first, not prioritizing the connection, that's what they need to fix. Okay. So I got the Runner in reverse. They don't want to run from this anymore. Yeah, the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, the Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. So I think this is somebody that is trying to not let pressure take over them. They realize, okay, I don't work well under pressure, or I keep running from the situation. Some of you, they just need to cry. Like they're emotionally avoidant. There's a box of tissues. They just need to cry. They just need to talk about what's going on instead of avoiding it. And I think that's hitting them hard. This person wasn't avoidant. And now they're like, well, I can't keep avoiding this because I realize the damage by ignoring my romantic feelings, is what I'm seeing here. So how are they feeling in their next possible action? They feel really hurt. Yeah. This person feels hurt because they feel rejected or blocked by you, feeling like they don't know if it's too late. Okay. But this is somebody that wants to come in and communicate. So during this time, I think they're hitting it like rock bottom. They're hitting at rock bottom, and they know that, during this rock bottom time that they need to rebuild the connection with you. They need to start things in a solid ground. And that maybe this no contact for a reason is happening so you guys can reevaluate the situation. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the late bloomer. So maybe they came in kind of late, or they're just doing things kind of last minute, but it looks like they're finally wanting to rebuild things with you. So it looks good. What's their next action? Okay, the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Fool in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so I feel like here this is somebody that wants to come in. Yeah, the Emperor. They're wanting to come in, but making sure their priorities are set, giving this some time. I think they need reassurance as well. I feel like you're dealing with somebody, Taurus, that needs reassurance. Okay, they also have a big ego, I think, as well, or that's something that they need to let go of. This is somebody that does want to come in and have some kind of solid foundation, but they're needing to make more time for the connection as well, instead of running, instead of ignoring it. I trust you with my heart. I want to show you how much I love you. I will be there for you, and I'm trying to leave. So for some of you, if there was some kind of third party or something, they're trying to leave. If not, they're trying to leave something, leave the past behind. I feel like they're trying to make, change in their life is what I'm seeing. So there's not any other third party or anything. They're just trying to leave a situation. All right, Aries to Pisces, how are they feeling? How are they feeling about Taurus? Dealing with an Aries, they want to communicate with you after some silence, okay? Or there's been a lot of struggles, a lot of turmoil. I think they want to try to be on better terms with you, but it looks like this Aries is kind of coming towards you slowly. Could be watching you right now. I don't really see much communication, but they're wanting to break the silence. Taurus, they're showing up as a Hierophant. Ten of Swords reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Now, like I said, you guys be doing another Taurus because I'm getting this person is wanting to take this connection seriously. So if you're dealing with another Taurus, they're showing up in a strong earth energy, wanting to heal, okay? Wanting to heal, wanting to put forth the effort, and they are trying to do better in this connection. Gemini, Page of Wands, reverse, Three of Swords, reverse, the Emperor. It looks like a Gemini is trying to man up as well. So if they let their pride get in the way, got hurt by something, they're trying to be in a better place with you. I think they forgive you as well. There were some kind of harsh words, something like that. They do forgive you. Cancer, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I think this Cancer wants things to level up. I think they want more security in this connection because they may feel like, yeah, they have your attention, but they don't know the longevity, long-term, how's this going to go. If you're dealing with a Leo, I got the Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands reverse. There's a Leo that's not waiting, that's like starting to not wait around for you anymore because they know their self-worth. They know their self-worth. They're not waiting around. They're not putting their life off for this connection, basically. Okay, Virgo, Four of Wands reverse, Six of Wands reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. If I was you, I would definitely end it with a Virgo. I don't see it being successful. If you guys broke up, had a divorce, I see that not ending well either. Libra, King of Swords, the Strength, okay, and the King of Wands reverse. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Libra, their pride is hurt. Okay, their pride is hurt, and I think they want to have a conversation about why their feelings are hurt in some way or why they feel uncomfortable. I think they're trying to hold back the fact that they feel a certain type of way, but you might tell by their verbiage, the way they speak to you, that they are upset. Okay, Scorpio, Six of Cups reverse, Death reverse, and what's that? Two of Swords reverse. I think a Scorpio is making a decision that they would like to at least have your forgiveness, possibly rekindle something with you because they're showing up strong Scorpio energy here. They're making a decision they would like to possibly rekindle something, but it's going to take time. Sagittarius, Seven of Pentacles, Empress reverse, Seven of Wands. There could be a Sagittarius that feels like you're not really making them a priority, that you're kind of putting them off, or you're just kind of on the back burner with them. So a Sagittarius, I feel like, is kind of focusing on their own, things that they got going in their life, their obligations. I think they want to kind of wait and see where things go, but there's a lot of blockages in this connection. Capricorn, High Priestess, reverse, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. I'd be careful with a Capricorn. It looks like they're either withholding information from you or what they've told you. There's been lies and secrets, or they're still kind of mad about something and keeping it from you. Hey, Aries man. Hey, Victoria. Aquarius, Two of Pentacles, reverse, the Moon, Ace of Cups. I think it's kind of 50-50 with an Aquarius. I feel like this Aquarius wants to balance things out with you, but there's a lot of uncertainty of this connection, a lot of like fear, okay, of opening up maybe. And then Pisces, the Sun in reverse, Five of Wands reverse, Nine of Cups. So it looks like a Pisces wants to get past whatever's happened. They're sick of being depressed about it. And I think they're just mainly focused on themselves. Okay. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So that's your energy. So that's what I see here. All right. So it could be dealing with any sign. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini. What's going on with you and your person since you've been gone? Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it resonates, guys. All right, Gemini 2503. All right, since you've been gone. You're welcome. All right, since you've been gone, Gemini, what's going on with your person? Since you're not contacting or whatever. They don't feel the soul connection as much with soul tie in reversed. They're healing and they don't know the truth of the situation. Maybe they don't know if they should, remove themselves from this connection. They have inner child healing to do. Okay. And I think in the current moment, they're trying to make themselves happy. They're feeling kind of back and forth, a little bit split here. Hey, D-Love. This is somebody that, higher self. They're trying to heal. They're trying to awaken. I think they have childhood wounds, and that's what their main focus is. Yeah, family and reverse and cold. Why am I feeling this person was shut out in their childhood or just had a bad upbringing? For a lot of you, they were the black sheep in the family. Ignored. Yeah, because there's something that they're not healing from. Like they're stuck. Okay. And they realize that with the runner in reverse. Why do I keep ignoring my feelings? What is it that I need to change? So they're in this energy of contemplation about healing. And maybe that's why there's been a disconnect. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it resonates. Why soul tie in reversed? 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Something about butterflies. Somebody could like butterflies. Okay, the Death in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Well, they still remember. They have a lot of past history with you. They remember everything that they ever did with you. This is somebody that remembers, your guys' first kiss possibly or the first date. That connection's still there, but I feel they're trying to kind of put it out of their minds because they have healing to do. So this person still cares about you, Gemini, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups, but I think there's a lot of like uncertainty in their life, and that's what their main focus is about healing themselves or contemplating healing. I think they would be a better version of themselves. Yeah, the Star. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this is somebody I don't think this person was really committing to you. I got 10, 10, 10 here. So this person is going through a really hard time. Wait, what am I taking personally? Kitty Cat, you're not talking to me, are you? Because I said it's okay that, I'm glad the reading resonates. Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say hopefully nobody's mad at me. I'm just still half asleep. Okay. Anyways, I think this person feels like they've disappointed you, is what I'm getting, Gemini. And this person, it's like they've seen a future with you, but you guys couldn't progress to the next phase. Because that's even what the butterfly reversed is that they can't go to the next phase or the next level until they've done this healing. So I think your person, that's why it's put off. They've seen everything with you. Wheel of Fortune reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, but they couldn't offer you that because of their own wounds and healing. Hey, Mitzi. Hey, Sunflare Leo. Okay, why higher self? Yeah. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress, the Queen of Swords reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this person knows that you deserve so much more. For some of you, there could have been a problem where the two of you had disagreements about a higher level of commitment. For some of you, there could have been a third party that got in the way. Take it out resonates. Okay. And I'm getting here that this person knows your self-worth, but maybe they felt they didn't have enough to offer you, felt insecure. Hey, Tina. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we got the 8 of, let me see. The 8 of Wands, the Emperor, the 3 of Swords. Okay. And the 6 of Swords. This person could have had a lot of red flags, or they had issues within themselves that they needed to work on. Because I feel without you in this connection, they really do miss you. and they don't want to fight with you. They want to bring in balance. Okay. And this person does see themselves committing to you with the Emperor here, Eight of Wands, but they have inner healing wounds to work on. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Hey Mitzi, hey Samir. How's your person feeling, Gemini, about you? Oh, just had the cards upside down. Wow, okay, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Chariot reverse, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. So they feel like you guys still have potential, but it's kind of slow moving or put off right now. But this person is thinking, logically about this connection. And this is somebody that sees you as, you're hardworking, you're worth everything, very stable, very grounded. So that's what I'm seeing here. This person wants to move things forward, but there's kind of a stagnant energy because they had some healing to do. They have to evolve. What are their next actions? Three of Cups reverse. Okay. Knight of Wands. The Four of Pentacles reverse, and the Five of Wands reverse. Not wanting to be jealous, okay? For some of you, they were jealous, or they put you in competition, or they just made you feel like, they just wanted you to chase them, but not really gave towards this. I think this person's wanting to take the connection seriously, okay? They don't want to keep being one-sided. This is somebody wanting to truly be with you. But as of right now, your person has healing to do, is what it feels like. What would they say to Gemini? I want us to have a new start. So yes, once this person heals, they're wanting to have a new start with you, is what I'm seeing. And that's all they want to say. So, but yeah, I think they have inner child wounds. Yes, as I say that, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I think you kind of triggered this person in a good way to start their healing. Hey, Kendra. So let's see, Aries of Pisces, how do they feel for Gemini or their energy in general? Dealing with an Aries. Okay, King of Swords reverse, High Priestess, and the Fool. They could be saying something kind of spiteful because they're hurt. Okay. Or they saw something and they didn't tell you about it. So I'd be careful of an Aries. Seems they're going to be kind of spiteful. Taurus, King of Cups, the Tower, and the Five of Wands reverse. There's a Taurus that wants to rebuild this connection with you. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight anymore. And this is somebody that is afraid they're going to lose you because of an argument. Gemini, okay, Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles. You and a Gemini might have a disagreement. Some of you could have more earth in your chart, okay? And like you're wanting more stability, more comfort from this other Gemini if you're dealing with the same Gemini. But it looks like there's still a little bit of instability or a lack of security about this connection. Hey, love, new week. Cancer, Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Devil. I would end it with a Cancer. It looks like it's been nothing but trouble, okay, or just conflict, toxicity. I think I would close it out. Some of you are seeing signs that it's time to close it out with a Cancer because it's just toxic and unhealthy. Okay, Leo, Page of Pentacles, reverse, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So this could be a newer Leo in your energy. It looks like they don't really want to have something serious, but it looks like they would like to have communication with you, intellectual. I don't really know if it's going to go anywhere with you and a Leo, but I do see communication and a strong desire. Virgo, I got the Strength reverse, King of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. There's a Virgo that feels like they have to give up because of either they feel like they're just defeated in the situation, or it's like they just have to give to themselves right now. So it looks like they're withdrawing and pulling back from this connection. Libra, the Star in reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. There's a Libra that feels like you have just lost feelings for them. And I think they don't want to be rejected, so they're just going to withdraw their energy because they feel you don't care for them anymore, or your feelings have like detached. Scorpio, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Eight of Wands reversed. For a lot of you, you and a Scorpio, I don't see contact, and it looks like that's probably what's best. Looks like you're still pissed at them, and I think that maybe it can't really be resolved, at least right now. Okay, at least right now it can't be resolved. Maybe in the future. Sagittarius, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands. They're showing up in their energy, so I don't really think Sagittarius is committing. For a lot of you, they just want something casual, something fun. It doesn't look like they're wanting to settle down. Capricorn, the Empress, 7 of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups. Looks great with a Capricorn. It looks like they're definitely open to this and they're wanting to nurture the connection. Aquarius, King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Cups. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, it looks kind of good. It looks like there is some kind of disagreement, but you guys are going to work it out. Also, for some of you, if there's like a child involved, that could be a problem too. Like maybe they prioritize their child or their family over the connection. You could feel kind of left out by an Aquarius. And then Pisces, I got the 2 of Cups reverse, Queen of Wands, 8 of Cups. There's still a desire for Pisces, but it looks like you both are mostly checking out. Okay. The physical desire is still there. But when it comes to an actual connection, it looks like you're walking away. Both of you, actually. All right. So just take the reading how it resonates. Let's go ahead and do Cancer in a minute. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. Since you've been gone, Kelly Clarkson. No, I'm kidding. All right. Cancer at 3616. Welcome everybody that's joining. And just don't take anything personally. Somebody could have been neglected or feels neglected. What's going on with Cancer since you've been gone? Okay, this person, yeah, they feel neglected. I saw that sticking out. This person basically sees things for how they are, that they are neglected and unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So this person feels like you don't care about them, that you neglected them. It's pretty obvious that you don't care. And just take it out resonates, okay? This could be reversed. Okay, they could be wanting to have a new start with you, but there's fear, or they don't know if you want to have a new start with them. Or if you guys can get past what's happened. So let's see. That card fell. Jupiter in reverse. Could be dealing with a Sag or a Pisces. They don't see any kind of expansion or growth in the connection. Coming in as a masculine energy. They could be more masculine. But this could be the masculine feeling this way, all right? And I think they kind of just want to move on from what's going on because I don't see anything growing or changing. And some of you that they could just be wanting to move on with their life, wanting new opportunities, release in the past. So let me see. Some of you, they just feel like the connection's outdated or you've made up your mind. You don't want to be with them anymore because they feel like it's pretty obvious. Okay. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reversed. And then I got, what's this? The Sun in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Well, basically this person has had time to process everything. And with the 7 of Pentacles, they realize that maybe this happened for the right reason. Maybe you guys are just not meant to be together anymore. This person does feel like it wasn't fair, though. Like they didn't get an apology or an explanation as to why you stopped speaking to them. So there definitely could have been ghosting or just withdrawing your energy. This person has had time to process everything. For some of you, I feel like in the past they were in delusion. Like, oh, Cancer cares, they're coming back. But then as they see the situation, how nothing's changed, and it's been a while, okay, and nothing's changed or progressed, they realize that, okay, well, maybe you just don't care about me. You don't appreciate me. So why fresh start? Yeah, the 6 of Wands reversed, the Justice reversed, the Chariot, and the Emperor in reverse. Somebody's kind of butthurt a little bit. This masculine's kind of butthurt. But it looks like they're just taking the lead to move on with their life. They're like, okay, well, I just got to move on. It's clear that we're not reconnecting. You know, I feel like I've lost control of this connection. Or maybe they feel like they've just put themselves out there too much towards you, that you've rejected them or just don't want this. And they feel like there's no growth or expansion and they need to move on and disconnect themselves. Because with Jupiter in reverse, there's no expansion, nothing's growing. So Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Magician, and the Five of Cups reverse. Basically, they realize, you know what, I know my self-worth. I have a lot of other projects to focus on. For a lot of you, this person's very focused on their career, job opportunities. Maybe they're an influencer, do social media, TikTok, I don't know. This person's focusing on that. Like, okay, maybe this connection's not meant to be. Maybe this happened for the right reason. We're not meant to reconnect. And it looks like they're just focusing on growing and expanding in their life instead of this connection. Because it looks like they are just saying that it's outdated. They got to move on from this. Yeah, 10 of Wands reverse, the 9 of Cups reverse, the 8, what's that? The Strength. Okay, and the Five of Wands. And I think they're still upset and angry because it's like everything feels like it's just done and there's no explanation or any kind of reasoning for why this happened. I think they're still prideful and upset. Some of you, it's a Leo. They don't have to. They could have Leo in their chart heavy. This is somebody, their pride is still hurt. They haven't really talked about why they feel this way. They also feel kind of left out in the cold, ignored. Okay. And I think at the end of the day, they're trying to just focus on themselves, trying to feel better about themselves and not let this affect them. How do they feel? 6 of Cups, Ace of Swords reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, and the Hermit reverse. Basically, they feel like you guys had a really good connection at one point. But like I said, they don't really know if you guys are ever going to get back to that. It's like, well, what we had was great, but I don't know if we're going to revisit that. I don't know if we're going to go back to what this used to be. And this person's trying to make peace with that. Of, I'll remember the memories, but, now I'm getting the song Thanks for the Memories by Fall Out Boy. So it's like, thanks for the memories, but I just got to kind of go my own path, even if I don't really know where that path is. Their action, okay. The High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the 4 of Wands reverse, and the King of Swords. So they're kind of sitting back like, would it hurt to say anything? Should I make some kind of attempt? For some of you, they're going to make one more attempt to try to reconcile. They're being spiritually guided to maybe say one last thing to you or to try one last attempt. Some of you, it's going to be a failed attempt, or they're just going to feel more clear about the decision. Like if it is a failed attempt and you reject them or something, then they feel more clear where they stand with you. So love has no boundaries. I feel so secure with you. I need healing. Okay. So maybe this person had no boundaries. Maybe that was a problem in your connection, that they didn't have any boundaries. Maybe they made you feel, insecure. So let's do Aries of Pisces. How are they feeling their energy towards you at this moment? So signs that you could be dealing with. If you're dealing with an Aries, oof. Okay. Well, okay. If you're dealing with an Aries, they're coming up strongly in your reading. This person, I think there's a lot of tension between you guys, but it looks like the tension's going to subside. Some of you are going to have a new beginning, or at least try to rekindle things with an Aries. They're coming up 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. So I see it kind of getting easier. Okay, Taurus, Knight of Cups reverse, 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. A lot of you feel like you can't trust a Taurus, okay? Or maybe you said something emotionally and then they kind of took it for granted, or they make you feel like you have to defend yourself. So it looks like there's kind of conflict with you and a Taurus, feeling like you can't trust them and you can't even express yourself emotionally to them. Gemini, the Strength in reverse, 9 of Cups reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. Gemini, and not to be mean, they kind of look like a hot mess express. I don't really know if I'd get involved with them. Looks like they're having a hard time with reality, a hard time facing their truth. And it looks like they're not even able to be involved with you right now. They're just really emotionally going through it. Could be Mercury retrograde. Dealing with another Cancer, I got the 6 of Wands reverse, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles reverse. Some of you, I'm getting, if you're dealing with another Cancer, you guys could have a child with this person, and it feels very complicated. Like it's their way or the highway, very bossy, hard to deal with, okay? Some of you could feel like you're being bossed around with finances or a living situation. Leo, Justice reverse, Ace of Swords, and the King of Wands. A Leo is going to tell you that you screwed them over. They're going to feel screwed over. Like, hey, you did me dirty. I see an argument with a Leo. I'd be careful because they feel scorned. They feel done wrong. Virgo, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords reversed. So if you and a Virgo are reconnecting or trying to get past something, it looks really good. I see you and Virgo working it out, and there is a soul connection. Libra, the Moon in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody feels like it's not equal. Somebody is either making their job more of a priority or just not prioritizing the relationship in general. It feels like that's being expressed, but there's still not any kind of further action. Somebody's still holding back, not doing anything differently. Okay. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups reverse, and 7 of Cups reverse, 3 of Swords reverse. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I see you guys healing things. I see you and a Scorpio having a deep conversation and working things out. Definitely could be from the past. Okay, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, and the Page of Cups reverse. There's a Sagittarius. If they've been waiting for your apology, they're not waiting any longer. And I think they're pissed. There's a Sag that's pissed. Like, don't even speak to me again. So I don't like that energy. Capricorn, 8 of Cups reverse, the Star reverse, 3 of Cups. It looks like you and a Capricorn are coming back together. There's still a little bit of like hopelessness or not really sure if you guys can mend it, but it looks good with a Capricorn. Aquarius, 5 of Cups reverse, 4 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Wands. Aquarius looks good too. It looks like you and an Aquarius are being open with each other. Maybe an apology from the past, wanting to rekindle. Looks good. Pisces, the Magician reverse, the Judgment reverse, the Hierophant. I wouldn't get involved with a Pisces. You know better, I feel. You've had some kind of spiritual lesson about this Pisces, and you know it's not a good idea. That this person either is going to be manipulative or they still are manipulative. Okay, so I would just be really careful, Cancer, with the Pisces. You know better, I feel. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo in a second. And just take the readings how they resonate, guys. All right, Leo, since you've been gone. Okay, 4724. Let me get some more coffee. I know, not my saying either. I don't like Pisces men either. So we got that in common, Deb. All right, since you've been gone, Leo, let's see. They're not holding back anymore. So they could be coming towards you. They feel heartbroken, betrayed. I got time and unexpected. So maybe they realize that there's been a lot of time that has passed. They didn't realize the timing. How long it's been since they've heard from you, maybe? Okay, awakening in reversed in spring. Some of you, they're still going through an awakening. But by spring, they're going to be in a better place in their life. Hey, Melissa. Okay, they're making a decision possibly to contact you. Yeah, they're attracted to you. Ooh, the golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed. They're still in this narcissistic energy. And they could be blaming you for why, there's been so much time that has passed, why you haven't came towards them. Let me see. Because I feel like with decision, I feel like the decision's on both of you, not just them. Why holding back reverse and heartbreak? 8 of Swords reverse, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reverse, Lovers reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that feels like it's kind of between the both of you. Like you could come back and talk to them. Yeah, 9 of Swords reverse, 6 of Pentacles, the Lovers reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. Basically, they feel like if you really wanted them still, they thought there would be like no doubt that you would come back to them. So this is somebody that feels like the desire. Obviously, you don't desire them anymore because it kind of takes both of you. This is somebody that feels like, unexpectedly you don't care. Through time, you don't care anymore. Because it's like if you really cared, you still would have came towards them or you would have done something despite what's happened. Because awakening in reverse, it feels like they're delusional. Yeah, 5 of Swords, they're blaming you. The Empress reverse, 3 of Swords reverse, and the Moon. Thinking, well, it wasn't really a problem. Or, yeah, this third party happened. You were kind of aware of it. Why didn't you come towards me? This is somebody that thinks you should have came towards them and still handled the situation. And it's like you didn't. 5 of Wands reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse. You didn't show any more consideration or care to the situation. This is somebody that thought eventually you would have just got past it and you would have came towards them and healed things, and feeling like you're not anymore. So, because the decision, they may have felt like it was between both of you to contact. Yeah, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant reverse, and the King of Wands. This is somebody that's kind of stubborn and thought, okay, well, if I didn't reach out, I thought you would at least reached out, is what I'm seeing here. They thought the connection meant more to you than what it clearly does. Because if you really cared about them, you wouldn't have wasted so much time, or wouldn't have let time pass you guys by. If you love them as much as you say you do, it feels like they're blaming you, though. I don't like that. They're blaming you. They're gaslighting you. But when it's their fault and they put you in the third party. So I'm not taking your guys' side. I'm not taking their side. Hey, Capcan. Yeah, they're being narcissistic, blaming you like, oh, well, takes 2 to tango. We both could have contacted. Yeah, the Fool. The 9 of Pentacles. Wait, no, wait. The 9 of Wands. My bad. 9 of Wands, the Devil in reverse, and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's like it didn't have to be this difficult. We could have had this conversation. Ace of Swords, but with the Strength in reverse, they feel like you could have opened up and everything would have been resolved. So it feels like they're blaming you. Like you clearly don't care about me, or it's not always on me to contact, or you could have reached out, or something like that. How do they feel? Basically, okay, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Temperance reversed, and the 8 of Swords reversed. They don't really feel like you're waiting for this anymore. That if you were waiting, that you're just letting it go, is how they feel. And that you're still not over something. You're still mad about something. You're not seeing something very positive. And yeah, with the 7 of Roses reversed, drama, this person may feel, 7 of Wands reversed, they feel like you just are defeated and you're just giving up, that you're just thrown in the towel when you guys could have still worked together. Are they taking any action towards Leo? So it sounds like they're blaming you. Queen of Cups reversed, 3 of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, and the Justice reversed. No, this is somebody that's like, well, then I guess it's over, death. That's weird because the energy yesterday, it's like they want to come back and apologize. So some of you, this might be somebody else. Because they're in this energy like, oh, well, I guess it's over. Then I'll pack my bags and I guess it's over. Because it's like, oh, well, you're detaching from me. So that's a clear sign that you don't want to make things work. So it's somebody that's waiting on you to come forward. They've been expecting you, but they feel like so much time has passed at this point. I can't be with you right now. The divine has sent me you. So it could be a divine connection. Some of you, the divine is telling you guys that it's just not the right timing. The divine has sent you maybe to let this person go. For some of you. So Aries to Pisces, who are you dealing with? These cards are being stubborn. They don't want to sit still. All right. Aries to Pisces. You're welcome, JWC. Okay. What sign you're dealing with? Let's see. If you're dealing with an Aries, ooh, the Fool. They're coming out in their energy. The Fool, the Chariot, and the 6 of Wands reversed. So they're kind of lacking some confidence, but I see an Aries coming towards you very hot and heavy. Little bit of, uncertainty if you're going to take them in, but this person's showing up towards you. Taurus, Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the 10 of Cups. There's a Taurus that's like, we got this. We're a power couple. I see longevity with you. I see 10 of Cups. So for some of you, it might not be, if it was a Taurus that you thought was in the reading, it might not be them. Because this Taurus is showing up. They're attracted to you. You're their person. And they want to work things out. You're a power couple. Gemini, the Death, the Knight of Swords, reverse, 2 of Pentacles. If you were talking to a Gemini and they've been flaky, I think it's a good thing if they stop speaking to you. It definitely looks like there's communication ending with you and a Gemini, but it's for the best. they're kind of unpredictable. They're flaky. So maybe it's Mercury retrograde. Maybe they came back and then there's no contact. Cancer, justice in reverse, devil in reverse, the sun in reverse. Cancer doesn't know what to do. Cancer's confused whether or not they should give in to this, if they should just let it go. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I think they're wanting to at least be friends with you. So I see a Cancer wanting to at least get back into your good graces. Maybe they realize that they were the toxic one. Okay. Dealing with another Leo, I got the 9 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse, Lovers in reverse. Okay, so if you're dealing with another Leo, they're not really taking the separation too well. And they could feel like you're just not prioritizing them or don't care about them. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles reverse. I see another Leo wanting to come back. Okay. So they could be wanting to come back around, but feel like the connection's not there, or it's the same pattern and, routine. Virgo, Knight of Wands reverse, 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups reverse. I don't know what's going on with Mercury retrograde, but with a Virgo, it doesn't look great either. So with a Gemini, they're flaky, they're inconsistent. And with a Virgo, it looks like they're just emotionally disconnected. And I don't really see, it's really inconsistent. Okay. With a Libra, 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups reverse. I see a Libra wanting to repair things with you and wanting forgiveness. So there could be a Libra in your life wanting to contact and get past something. Scorpio, 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit reverse, Ace of Cups reversed. There's a Scorpio that's kind of afraid of you because they're afraid to pour their heart to you. There's a Scorpio that sees a longevity. It could even be a business partner where they see you as somebody that you're very talented and they want to work well with you, but they feel they don't have enough to offer you or you would reject them. Sagittarius, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands reverse, and the Page of Swords reversed. There could be a Sagittarius that's getting some kind of wrong information about you. Okay. Either they're looking you up online and they're getting upset about something, or if there's been conflict with you and a Sag, it looks like you guys are resolving some kind of conflict. Capricorn, Knight of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it looks very fiery and passionate. I don't see anything serious with a Capricorn. Looks like it's more like an intimate thing. Okay, Aquarius, 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups reverse, and the Queen of Cups. With an Aquarius, it looks like you're going to be more, if you're the feminine, you're going to be more emotionally invested than they are. And it just looks like they're kind of checking out or emotionally defensive. Pisces, 9 of Wands reverse, 2 of Wands reverse, and the 2 of Swords. There could be a Pisces that's contemplating coming back into your life. Yeah, 6 of Cups reverse, wanting to revisit something or get past whatever's happened. So it looks good. Possibly if it's a friend, they want to rekindle something with you. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. And just take the readings how they resonate. All right, Virgo, 5820. Aw. You're welcome, guys. All right, Virgo, let's see. Since you've been gone, this person, they don't want to let you go. Yeah, because they know they can't find anybody better. So they're not going to release you because they can't find nobody better. The grass is not greener. And they can't let you go. So they haven't let you go. Yeah, they're kind of upset with how things have ended. They're kind of wondering if it's over, though. Crossroads and with outcome. This person wonders, Virgo, if it's over between the two of you. But they don't want to let you go. Okay, this person's having a facade. This person's kind of upset right now. Trying to evaluate the situation, if it's going to get better, if they should let you go. Paradise, because they're happy with you. But they could feel like there's been love bombing or a lot of confusion in this connection. I think they're trying to figure out the longevity. Okay, and if you guys can work this out or not. Or if you should let each other go. So why can't they let go of Virgo, this person? The Hanged Man reverse, the Judgment reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower in reverse. They don't, okay, they're afraid if they were to let you go that you guys would not resolve something, that you won't come back, is what I'm seeing. So if there was like a thought of like they should just let you go, they should free from this, because the Hanged Man came out reverse. They're afraid that, oh my God, like what if I screw everything up and I can't go back with you, is what the fear is. Yeah, Three of Wands. What if you end up cutting me off? Okay, leaving. So they're afraid of losing you, but they're trying to figure out the outcome between you guys. Yeah, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups reverse, and the Emperor. This is somebody that's wondering, like, can we overcome these obstacles? Is the passion still there? This is somebody showing up in a divine masculine energy, wanting to take charge, take control of the situation. Some of you, they're very dominant or very like masculine to the point where it's like hard to manage or hard to deal with. Some of you could feel smothered by this person because they're so masculine or they're so controlling. So that could be the problem. It's like the differences. Yeah, there's a lot of differences between you guys. Yeah. With the World in reverse, the Moon, the Devil in reverse, and the Three of Cups reverse. There's a lot of wondering, like, well, the situation feels repeated. There's no change. Is this a toxic connection? Is this unhealthy? Because I think the both of you want to make each other happy. You see longevity in this, but somebody's too dominant, too controlling. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Roses. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, your person, I think they're controlling because of insecurity. Some of you guys could be like putting off this connection or just not speaking to each other right now, trying to figure out where you guys stand. And this person sees you as somebody long-term they want to be with. And they feel insecure that you don't feel the same way. So how they feel is very deeply for you. I'm going to see their next actions. Okay, Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups reverse, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. Wanting to make it work. This is somebody wanting to make it work no matter what. Even if it's hard, wanting to put in the work, wanting to pinky promise, sacrifice something for you. So a lot of you, Virgo, are dealing with somebody that wants to make it work. They feel you are their divine person. They see a future with you, but they want you guys to be on the same page. And they could feel you're very emotionally distant from them or disconnected. Hey, Heather. What would they say to Virgo? I feel lost without you. My love shows you the way. I'm trying to leave. I fantasize about a life together. So maybe this person's trying to leave old patterns with the Devil in reverse. Trying to leave old patterns or something not working with the two of you. Hey, Oculus. Hey, Rachel. So let's see, Aries to Pisces, signs that you're dealing with, Virgo. What's going on with the signs that you're dealing with? So I see this person wanting to stay committed to you is what I'm seeing. It looks really good. And they're trying to leave old patterns because they want to sacrifice this connection. If you're dealing with an Aries, okay, this Aries is not very communicative, and that could be the problem. So if they are an Aries, they're not showing much dedication, much effort, acting kind of ignorant. Okay, that could be the problem. With a Taurus, I got the Five of Wands, Knight of Wands reverse, Page of Swords. There's a lot of tension between you and a Taurus as well. Somebody very inconsistent, somebody that maybe even makes you feel in competition, makes you feel insecure. Gemini, Five of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and the Moon in reverse. So with a Gemini, it looks really good. It looks like you guys are talking about insecurities, any kind of problem in the relationship, and you and a Gemini are working it out. Cancer, High Priestess, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Swords reverse. You both might be to an agreement of maybe we both should cut ties. Maybe we should just move on from this connection. So you and a Cancer could just be walking away from each other because it causes more of a peace of mind to walk away. Leo, the Empress, so Wheel of Fortune reverse, Six of Cups. So you guys could be reconnecting with a Leo. The only problem is there's past issues that you guys need to resolve, or some kind of karmic situation that needs to be talked about before you guys can move forward. If you're dealing with another Virgo, I got the Five of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So this looks really good. It looks like you guys are wanting to hash something out. And you guys have feelings for each other deeply. And I see things moving forward slowly in the future. Looks really good. Planning your future. Libra, Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, reverse, the Tower. Looks like with a Leo, or not a Leo, a Libra, you need to end the situation. There's too much hostility. I don't think the situation can get resolved. Hey, Liz, yeah, I don't think you guys can resolve this, and it's better just to end it with a Libra. Scorpio, the Three of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, and the Fool in reverse. I think there's a Scorpio that wants to come towards you, but they're just kind of like not wasting any more time or not waiting around. They could feel like you're not expecting them or wanting to hear from them. Okay. Sagittarius, Seven of Cups reverse, Three of Swords reverse, and the Ten of Wands. There's a Sagittarius that might not be able to do this anymore. Like they've tried to like forgive you, they've tried to let you back in, or just a connection. You've tried to forgive each other, but it looks like it's too painful, and this person might be letting go. Capricorn, Page of Cups reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Emperor. You guys could have a child with this person. If not, there's just a lot of like this person acts very masculine, like I said. So some of you, it could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, because I'm getting this person's very controlling, very bossy, and you may feel like you're manipulated by this person, or they're just very obsessive, or their way or the highway. An Aquarius, Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Death. You could be manifesting an Aquarius, or your manifestation's coming in with an Aquarius. Looks really good. I see longevity. Pisces, the World, the Knight of Swords reverse, and the Five of Wands. Or no, Two of Wands. Looks like you're needing to make a decision to close out a cycle with a Pisces. I don't see you guys being on, the same page. And it also looks like communication is maybe blocked as well, or just harsh communication, and that causes you to block them for some of you. All right. Let's go ahead and do Libra since you've been gone. All right, what's going on with Libra? Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let me scroll this down a bit. Okay, 107.36. Since you've been gone, what's going on? What's going on with Libra since you've been gone, your person? I saw regret. I know. Ooh, there's secrets. Yep. Some of you, there's secrets about their finances. I haven't told you everything. Money problems, work. Okay. Sabotage. Some of you, they don't want to sabotage. If you guys are in a relationship or just like in a separation, but some kind of commitment, they don't want to ruin the relationship by telling you why they're having money issues. So some of you, since you've been gone, maybe you're separated. Yeah, some of you maybe are separated from each other, like taking a time out. Because I see like with travel in reverse, some of you maybe are distancing yourself, or somebody's distancing themselves. Somebody's becoming awakened to the fact they don't want to hide from something anymore. Jupiter. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. There could be talks about moving or somebody wanting to move on. I see masculine energy. Maybe you guys don't really know if you see each other moving forward in this anymore. Yeah, healing heart in reverse. So somebody is not giving to the situation. There could still be toxicity where somebody is still in a toxic situation, or let me see. Why secrets and finances? I hope they weren't like in a secret relationship because of finances. Hey, Tamika. Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Ooh. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, for some of you, they're in like an unhappy situation. Some of you, they're with somebody else. Are you the Queen of Pentacles reversed? The Magician. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, for some of you, they were in a relationship situation because of money. And they didn't want to tell you, they didn't want to sabotage things. Some of you already knew. Like, you already knew this person was dealing with somebody because of money or something like that. So they could have been, maybe they went back to somebody, even though they have feelings for you, they went back to somebody that they had a family situation with or money situation. Because it looks like there was some kind of disconnect. Okay, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Six of Wands, and the 10 of Cups reverse. Yeah, some of you, they were not single. They were dealing with somebody else. They were in some kind of financial situation, and they were sabotaging your guys' connection, being in a relationship. Either they were in a relationship and told you they're going to end it and never did, and just kept getting your attention anyways, or, you know, they just kept kind of feeding you, acting like things were moving forward when they weren't. With Jupiter, the Tower in reverse, the Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed, the Hanged Man reversed. Damn, I feel like you're Libra. You guys need to move on from this person. Some of you, it's a Sagittarius or a Pisces or a Scorpio. I feel like you need to leave this person. Okay. Hey, Anne, I feel like you're needing to leave them because they're still holding on to toxicity. They are not healing. And for a lot of you, they're still in a situation. Okay. Because they're still holding on to toxicity. They're not healing from it. Yeah, Eight of Cups reverse, Five of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, they're still invested into something. They're still there. They're still putting time and energy. They feel like they have to do something for the right reason. Like they're in it for the right reason, or they benefit off something. Okay. And for a lot of you, I feel like they're with somebody else because of money. Because that's the right thing to do, to stay with somebody because of finance and, you know, obligations. How do they feel for Libra? Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, and the 10 of Wands reversed. Four of Cups reversed, Three of Swords. I think it hurts them because they realize you're the person they want to be with, but they're stuck with this other person because of money. Somebody they don't really care about, I feel. Like they care about them to an extent, but if they love this person, they wouldn't be still wanting you and wanting your attention if they love that person. And I think they're wanting to be with you. They realize that, but they're with this other person. Seven of Wands is their action. Four of Pentacles reversed, Lovers reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. Their next action is to basically kind of disconnect from you because they feel like they can't be going through it. They feel like they can't be actively pursuing you when they're with this other person still. Or they know they can't offer you what it is you're looking for, emotional stability, and that's why. Okay. I know that you are my soulmate. I feel so secure with you. I know I can provide for you. Maybe that's the thing. They want to be in a better finance opportunity, but their finances are struggling. So signs that you're dealing with, let's see. Aries to Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aries, I don't even see equal give and take. It looks like you're going to have to make a decision to cut an Aries off because I just don't see much movement. And I feel like it's more inconsistent in your life and more of a burden, this Aries. So you might make a decision to block this person or stop speaking. Taurus, I got the 10 of Wands reverse, 8 of Wands reverse, High Priestess. I think with a Taurus, you kind of know what's going on, even though there's no contact. I think you know that there's like stuff behind the surface going on where they just can't give to this connection. Some of you never got the clarity, but you're very spiritual. And you knew if this Taurus blocked you, that there's stuff going on behind the surface. And that's why they're not with you. Gemini, 7 of Cups, the Devil in reverse, the Chariot. Okay, this Gemini is trying to figure out whether or not they want something more serious with you or they want to keep things casual. They could have other options for some of you. Cancer, 7 of Swords reverse, 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. There's going to be a Cancer that's going to have a deep conversation with you, feeling hurt by you, and it looks like it resolves in somebody walking away. All right, Leo, 4 of Swords reverse, King of Wands, and the 9 of Swords reversed. There's a Leo showing up, King of Wands. They're showing up in your energy. Some of you, you haven't heard from them in a while. They're just, boom, they're showing back in. Okay, they're like, here I am. Virgo, the Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Damn, Virgo looks really good. It looks like you and a Virgo are connecting really well to each other. Some of you could lead to pregnancy. Scorpio, Six of Wands reverse, the Sun reverse, and the Four of Pentacles reverse. Scorpio feels like a lost cause. It just feels like if you've been like on the fence about letting a Scorpio go, I see you doing that. Okay. King of Cups reverse for Sagittarius, Queen of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Crap, did I do Libra? I don't remember. Anyways, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, it looks like there's just, it doesn't look like it goes well. And like I said, this could be the person that's involved with somebody else. Okay, because it looks like they're not able to commit to you and you're being aggravated is what I'm seeing here. You're being annoyed, Queen of Swords, that this person's not making time and energy for you. Capricorn, Seven of Wands reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, Magician in reverse. So what I see with, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, it just looks like you're not on the same page. And it looks like you're not even forcing this anymore, okay? It looks like you're just done feeling manipulated or feeling like it's just not going anywhere. You both are not on the same page. Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Dang, there could be an Aquarius coming back into your life from the past that wants to have a redo, and it looks like it goes long term. Pisces, Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups reverse, and the Five of Swords reverse. I don't really know if you and a Pisces are getting back together, but it looks like you're resolving something together. Okay. It looks like you're resolving something. Their feelings are hurt, but you're getting past whatever turmoil, conflict there is. Let me see real quick about if you're dealing with another Libra, because I feel like I missed it. You're dealing with another Libra, the Moon reverse, Nine of Wands reverse, Justice reverse. You could be done, like fed up with another Libra in your life. Because I feel like I don't remember if I did Libra or not. But anyways, I'm doing it right now. If you're dealing with another Libra, it looks kind of challenging. It looks like you're throwing in the towel and releasing another Libra from your life. Okay. I couldn't remember if I did Libra or not. I feel like I skipped it. Hey, Star Lava. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. Since you've been gone, you and your person. I know these are very intense readings. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. At 117.37. All right, Scorpio. Since you've been gone. Okay, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. Maybe this person's getting tired of chasing. Hey, Ambassador. They feel you're their soulmate. You're their life partner, but things are stuck, complicated. I think they don't want to continue to chase you. Yeah, some of you, it could have been karmic, where like it was a karmic soul tie, or you guys, there's some kind of cause and effect. Abundance. This person wants abundance. They want long-term with you. They see you as their soulmate companion. And they want a new chapter. Yeah, they want to take you seriously. They're not stringing you along. So Scorpio, this person has realized things. They've had time to make, basically the reality here that they want to be with you. And they don't want things to be karmic anymore. Why time and chaser? Some of you, that it was a runner-chaser situation. Three of Cups. The World, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. They don't want you to keep pushing them away. This is somebody that wants to enter a new phase with you, and they want things to be seriously, okay? And they don't want to feel like you keep pushing them away or not wanting to accept their love, is what it feels like here. This is somebody that feels like you are their soulmate. The Hanged Man reverse, the Hierophant. Yeah, the Seven of Cups reverse and the Knight of Wands reverse. And they don't want to keep chasing you. This is somebody that's like, I'm sick of chasing. I'm maturing. I feel like Scorpio, they've matured. It's like, I don't want to continue chasing you. I want to be in a serious relationship. I don't want to keep holding ourselves back. So it could have started off as something that was karmic, where you were runner chasers. Okay. Because it's like they realize that, like, I don't want this to be karmic anymore. This is somebody that's really into you. Yeah, the Lovers, the Eight of Swords, the Wheel in reversed. Yeah. And the Ten of Wands reversed. They don't want things to be harder than it has to be. This is somebody that doesn't want to repeat karma, doesn't want to repeat the past. They want to be in a clean slate with you, wanting to start forward. This is somebody wanting to renew something, Scorpio. Hey, R.A. Hooks. Yeah, the Temperance reverse, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups reverse. They want you guys to get past whatever's happened. They don't want any kind of turmoil. This is somebody that definitely wants to rekindle. They don't want you guys blaming each other. They don't want you guys using and taking advantage of each other. This is a connection where they want actual abundance. They want companionship. So this looks really good. What are their next actions towards Scorpio? It looks like eventually they're going to come in with some kind of conversation with the Page of Cups. It looks like they're prioritizing themselves right now, trying to figure out like where you guys stand in this connection, what can happen in the future. But it looks really good. It looks like with the Page of Cups, yeah, the Strength in reverse. They're going to lay out their feelings to you because they are hurting and they don't want you not in their life. Okay. They don't want you not in their life. They see a future with you and they don't want the pettiness to get in the way where you guys aren't together. They want you not to push them away. So this is somebody, Scorpio, that wants to be with you. They want a higher level commitment. Says, I feel cursed. So it's like they're stuck on you. It's like they can't get past you. They can't get over this. This is somebody that's constantly thinking about you, dreaming about you. Yeah, and it looks like they do want to come in and have something serious. So Aries to Pisces. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, it looks like they're going to try to work things out with you, but there's a lot of like, this person's very stubborn, very hard-headed. They see a future with you, Ten of Cups, but they're not putting in the work, or they feel they don't have to put in the work. Taurus, Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, reverse, Five of Cups. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it looks like there's sadness from the past that's kind of holding you guys back from being together. I do see communication on that. Like you guys talking about what's going on. Gemini, I got the Magician, the Hanged Man, and the Wheel of Fortune. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it looks very positive. It looks like this can turn around. If things have felt stuck for a while, I see things moving forward. Cancer, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Swords reversed. You and a Cancer might be like deciding to stay no contact with each other because it looks very complicated. Looks like there is a lot of fighting and turmoil between you and this person. Leo, I got the Star in reverse, King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. There's a Leo that feels insecure, okay, about where they stand with you, but they're not going to make it shown. This is somebody that feels kind of rejected or ignored by you, this Leo. Virgo, Six of Cups reverse, Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords reverse. So I see you and a Virgo trying to work things out, okay. It looks like you're slowly but surely getting to a better place in the situation. All right. And then what I'm seeing here for, who is that? Okay, Libra. I got the Knight of Wands reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse, and the Nine of Swords reverse. I feel like with a Libra, you shouldn't waste time in this situation. It looks, like something kind of just not worth it. Or if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Four of Cups, the Empress, and the Hierophant. If you're having challenges in a relationship, it looks like eventually it's going to get better. Just you're spiritually guided to just kind of wait it out. Okay. Sagittarius, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Six of Wands reverse. There's a Sagittarius that's afraid to come towards you, but I see them eventually taking confidence and a nerve to reach out. But they're afraid of rejection. Capricorn, the Devil in reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, Four of Pentacles. There's a Capricorn that's still kind of obsessed with you, but as time goes on, it's like they're not as obsessed anymore or not as like wanting the connection. They're kind of just fizzling from your life. Could be a past person. Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles, reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Fool. For a lot of you, I see a new Aquarius in your life. It looks good. The only bad thing is you guys need to kind of take it slow and not rush into things. It looks like it could be very rushed. It could have potential if you guys kind of slow it down. Pisces, Queen of Swords, reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, reverse. Some of you, this either is a same-sex situation or you guys could be in a third party with a Pisces where you just feel like you're not chosen, okay? Like there's another female. Some of you feel like there's another female or they're having a hard time making a decision. Yeah, you could be feeling blocked from a Pisces because of a third party, or you will be, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do Sag. All right, Sagittarius. All right, since you've been gone, Sag, happy birthday. 12545. Let me get some more coffee real quick. All right, Sag. Since you've been gone, what's been going on? Ooh, toxic relationship. So either they're in a toxic relationship or there's some kind of misunderstanding. They could be afraid it's toxic. Okay, things could be paused because it was toxic. This person wants to get out of solitude. They don't want to keep being away from you. They can be afraid that it's going to become toxic for some of you. So if it wasn't toxic, they're afraid that it's going to be toxic. Self-love. They're focusing on themselves right now. And they have a lot of doubts, masculine energy. Oh, they could be holding back from you even though they don't want to because they don't want things to become toxic. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. And they're taking a pause, waiting for the right sign. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. Oh, happy birthday, Heather. Yeah, this is somebody that doesn't want to feel used by you. They don't want to feel used. The chaser, they could feel like you are chasing them, but you don't really have serious intentions. That could be the problem. They're afraid that it's going to be a toxic relationship. Or there's codependency. Maybe that there's some kind of codependency already. And they're afraid that's kind of too soon. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Two of Cups reverse. Okay. The Magician reverse and the Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, this person's taking a step back and making sure this is what you both want. Okay. This is somebody that's afraid that there's misunderstandings or that you guys are in it at the wrong time. This is somebody trying to get answers, I feel, too. They're trying to get answers. They're trying to be connected to themselves. Maybe like feeling a little bit of doubt or having trust issues in this connection. Because I feel like this person, it's like maybe they don't know like your like actual like intentions, like what you want with them. So they're taking a pause to kind of figure things out. Why are they taking a pause? Okay, the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, well, this is somebody that feels, you know, that the two of you need to have some kind of blunt conversation. And they could feel like maybe there was some kind of fight or something or some kind of misunderstanding and you kind of got mad at them or showed them a different side of yourself or something. Because I feel like what's going on is this person feels a strong chemistry, but they couldn't fully give to the situation. They needed time away and they could feel like you kind of just got mad or got kind of bitter about something. They're trying to focus on themselves. Eight of Wands reverse, the Tower in reverse, Three of Cups, and the World. Okay. Well, I think if this is somebody new in your life, they're kind of going through a lot right now. And maybe like things just kind of jumped too quickly or they wanted to like connect with you, but it went faster than they expected or something like that. Because it looks like this person's trying to make, you know, time for themselves as well. And they could feel like this connection took over time or it was codependent or something like that. Because I feel a strong desire, a strong connection, but then it's also like, you know, maybe they felt like they couldn't put in the time in this connection or something was going on where it kind of took up their time is what it feels like. This person's making sure that you're not using them. 8 of Pentacles reverse, the Moon. 6 of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor. I think what's going on is this person is starting to take you seriously, but they're pulling back because their emotions are kind of getting in the way. I think this person has insecurity about falling in love. And they see you as like a divine partner. Like you guys have a lot of attraction, a lot of similarities. Some of you, if it's a new person, there's some kind of codependency, or they get that kind of vibe off you like right away. And maybe it's scaring them. We're like, oh, well, maybe you're not going to be that invested. It's like, you want my time now, but in the future, you're going to back off or lose interest. And then I'm going to take you seriously. That's what it feels like. Like there's all this passion and fun between the two of you, but you're not really going to take them seriously. Their next action is they're trying to figure things out, whether or not they should, if they should end this. It feels like it's triggering them from something else. I feel like they're getting triggered from a past situation where it feels like it's repetitive, or it feels like something that they've already been through. And they're trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Because this is somebody, they don't want to avoid you, but they also don't know what to do. And I think they are developing feelings for you, Sag, maybe unexpectedly. Oh, you're welcome. And I think they're freaking, their heart hurts. And they may think that you're not going to take them seriously. Like you're going to get their attention and then they're going to fall in love with you. And then you're just going to leave. I know that you are my true love. I want to have a family with you. And I can't imagine life without you in it. So let's see all signs. That's what it feels like. Like they're taking you seriously with the Emperor, and they're afraid that you're not taking them seriously. Like it's all just fun, for now, because you're connecting. But that's what I'm getting, Sag. So I think they're just needing time to process, or kind of holding back their feelings, not really sure what's going to happen. And I see them wanting to come back and give you clarity, not wanting to end things this way. And they are stressed about this. You're dealing with an Aries. I got the World, the 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups reverse. There's an Aries that feels like they can't complete you, that they can't make you happy, and they could be deciding to leave because of that. Either they're not fulfilled in the connection, or they just can't satisfy you, and that's why they're leaving. Taurus, I got the 5 of Swords reverse, 7 of Wands reverse, 5 of Pentacles. There's a Taurus that wants to apologize to you about something, but right now they're feeling hurt and defeated. And they don't know how to come towards you and say something. So they are hurting. They are upset about some kind of isolation, or if you fought with each other, disagreed. I think they want to come back, but they don't have the strength. Okay, Gemini, I got the Emperor reverse, 6 of Cups reverse, 3 of Swords. There's a Gemini that feels like you just didn't really make time for them. You didn't prioritize them, or there's just too much pain from the past that they don't know if they can let go of whatever's happened. Okay, they're still hurt by the past, but, trying to act like it's not bothering them, but it does. Cancer, I got the 2 of Cups reverse, the Hermit reverse, 2 of Pentacles. There's a Cancer that's wanting to think about coming back into your life, seeing if you guys can still work something out. Leo, I got the Empress reverse, 8 of Wands reverse, and the 4 of Wands. There's a Leo that feels like you're very inconsistent with them. They could feel like you're not giving them any kind of attention or making time for them. And if you're in a relationship, they just feel like they don't have your full attention. Virgo, I got the Page of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Moon. There's a Virgo that's stressing out about this connection. They don't know your true feelings for them, if you have any at all. Okay. So they're kind of in their head about this and not knowing where you guys are at. If you're dealing with a Libra, Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands reverse, and the Hierophant reverse, it looks like you and a Libra are on different pages. Okay, like one person's wanting to be non-committal, the other one's wanting a relationship. So you guys could end up butting heads. Scorpio, I got the Page of Wands reverse, Sun reverse, Queen of Wands. There's a Scorpio that's still bitter towards you. They feel rejected by you or ignored, or like their absence doesn't affect you or something like that. Sagittarius, 3 of Cups reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, and the 6 of Swords reversed. I think there's a Sagittarius. Some of you, if it's not a relationship, it's like a friend that wants to get back into your life, but they're either not in a good finance situation, or there's been like, I don't know, like jealousy or insecurity or something like that. Or like if they do want to get back with you, if it's another Sag you're dealing with romantically, there's commitment issues or trust issues. Capricorn, 5 of Cups, the King of Cups reverse, and the Hanged Man. There's a Capricorn missing you. They're sad. I think they've emotionally withdrawn from you. Kind of feels like the person that came out in the reading. And I think they're trying to contemplate what to do. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They're just giving it time. Aquarius, I got the Knight of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, the Death. I think you need to let a situation end with an Aquarius. I don't see it getting better. Feels like they've just kind of energetically checked out. Pisces, Queen of Swords, the Judgment, and the Tower in reverse. Looks like there's a Pisces that wants to resolve some kind of conflict with you. And they're showing back up wanting to be in a better place with you in your life. So it could be wanting to get back into your life or just, kind of contemplate things. All right, let's go ahead and do Cappy. Since you've been gone, what's going on? 135.42. All right, Cappy, what's going on with you and your person here since you've been gone? What's going on with Cappy and their person since you've been gone? They want to tell you the truth, but they're at a crossroads. So there's either truth coming in soon or they're making a decision if they should tell you the truth. Okay, or how they feel. Yeah, but they feel like the answer is no. They either feel rejected, like they told you how they feel and you never responded, or they just feel at a crossroads. Should I say anything? Should I try again? Yeah, they don't feel appreciated or feel ignored by you. Hey, Moonlight. Disharmony in reverse. And they could feel a twin flame or a karmic twin flame with you. It feels like an energy of like they don't want to fight with you, so they're withholding telling you something. Or if they were going to text you again, it's like they withheld from doing that, not wanting a dispute. Yeah, they don't have any bad feelings towards you. It's somebody that is not putting you in competition. They truly care about you, and they're very passionate here. Yeah, this is somebody that wasn't using you, somebody that truly wanted to see where things go, and they're very passionate here. And I don't think they had any bad intentions. Or at least I don't feel like they did. Why the Truth and Crossroads? The Death. The King of Cups reverse. The Ace of Cups reverse. And the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Could be a Scorpio. You don't have to be dealing with one. But this is somebody wanting to know the foundation of you guys. Like, where are we headed? Do you still care? Like, are you still invested into this? This person wants to know. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to know, like, do you still care about me? Do you still want a connection with me? It's like they want to give their heart to you. They want to tell you, like, I care. I want to make you feel good, but I don't know if I should say anything because I feel like I'll be rejected or we're not going to come to terms of anything. Because I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, like they should not put in the work and just focus on themselves. They can either feel like they're being rejected because there's a third party, like there's somebody else, or they could just feel like right now they need to just be blunt with communication and just, either take it as a sign not to say anything to you or just give it time. Because it looks like right now they're trying not to be affected by what's going on, but they're kind of going back and forth with the Two of Swords here. They're coming up in a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands energy. So a part of them wants to reach out to you, and then the other part is like, maybe I shouldn't. Okay. They're trying to avoid any kind of conflict. Yeah, 4 of Wands, 7 of Wands reverse, Strength reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. They're either afraid that it's going to get worse. If they say more, it's going to cause more turmoil, or it's like they don't want to ruin this connection. If it's somebody new in your life, it's like they really care about you and respect you, and it's like they don't want to say something that's going to later regret the connection, or like a fight, a dispute where you never talk to them again. This is somebody that it's like they feel you withdrawn. They feel there's some kind of ending or disconnect, and they don't know if they should take it personally or not. It's kind of what it feels like. And this is somebody that doesn't have bad intentions. Yeah, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Ace of Swords reverse, and the 9 of Swords. They could be crying. This person feels blindsided Because it's like I've given you my heart, or I gave you everything, and you just blocked me and ignored me. Like you just stopped communicating. Like I wanted to make you happy. I wanted to. Now I'm getting that song by Britney Spears, "Born to Make You Happy," where it's like I don't understand. I'm like really sad. They could be blaming themselves, feeling like they fucked up, like they did something wrong because you're ignoring them. You pulled back from them. You guys are not in a good situation right now. There's not much anything being given back. Some of you definitely have been in a separation for a while, or just nothing's really getting resolved. What are the next actions? No, it's the song "Born to Make You Happy" by Britney Spears. The 10 of Cups. This is somebody wanting to give their heart to you, but they don't know if they should. They're looking for signs and clues. The 10 of Cups, the Emperor, High Priestess reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. Do you even care about me? Would it be worth me giving you my heart here? This is somebody that feels really blindsided and hurt. It's like, I didn't see this coming, or I'm seeing a different side of this connection. Okay. So it's definitely what I'm seeing here. This person is waiting, like, should I say anything? Should I just leave it alone? Your sexual energy arouses me. I won't wait forever. Make your choice. I've manifested you. I want to be yours forever. I can't leave yet. So it's like they don't want to leave you is what I'm seeing, but feeling like they have no choice because you're ignoring them. So let's see. You're welcome, guys. All signs Capricorn. What's going on with them? If you're dealing with an Aries, 2 of Pentacles, the Empress reverse, and the King of Cups, looks very challenging between you and an Aries. It looks like somebody is pulling back. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting in the reading. Somebody's pulling back. Somebody's not giving time and energy to the connection like they should. If you know the Taurus, Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Swords reverse, the Star in reverse. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it looks slow moving to the point where you might be losing faith in it. But I feel like you have nothing to worry about. I feel this is a slow moving connection, or they want to see progress with you. With Gemini, 6 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Wands reverse, 9 of Swords reverse. With Gemini, it looks like they got their own problems and own stuff going on. And I don't really know if I would put energy into a Gemini. It looks like it's very one-sided. With a Cancer, 8 of Wands reverse, King of Swords reverse, 9 of Wands reverse. You guys could be done with a Cancer, and just some of you feel like you're being, gaslit, or you're being lied to. I would just block a Cancer, or they're blocking you. Like they're getting pissed and blocking you. Leo, I got the Hangman reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Justice in reverse. If you guys were karmically tied to a Leo, it looks like that's closing out. It looks like either you or this person's deciding to surrender and let it go. Virgo, I got the Page of Cups reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. It looks like you and a Virgo are working things out. There's a lack of emotional maturity, or a lack of showing emotion, empathy, but it does look like you guys are slowly investing into this. Libra, 6 of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles reverse. It doesn't really look like it goes well with you in a Libra, because it's like they're either expecting more out of you than what you're willing to put in, or they just aren't willing to wait. It's like they're not getting your attention. They're getting annoyed, and they're just not going to keep investing time. Okay, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor reverse. Ooh, some of you, if it's like a job situation, I'd be careful of a Scorpio. It looks like a Scorpio is lying to you, like making you work more hours when you shouldn't, or acting like they're going to give you some kind of promotion or raise or something like that. And they're doing it for selfish gain. Like they're going to get out of it what they can, and they're not going to give you what they promise. Or if it's a relationship, they're just lying to you. They're keeping you stuck. Sagittarius, the Lovers reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, and the Chariot reverse. There's a Sag that like they felt a connection to you, but they feel like it's drifting, or there's separation. Yeah, and it looks like they're trying to stay optimistic, but losing optimism. Okay. So anyways, Capricorn, Ace of Cups reverse, 3 of Cups, and the Fool. If you're dealing with another Capricorn, they're wanting to take a chance on this. If this is you, it looks like you're kind of been closed off, but you're wanting to give somebody a chance, maybe that you just met, but keeping your heart closed off, or tried to. Aquarius, I got the Devil in reverse, Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Cups reversed. Looks like you and a Scorpio, or not a Scorpio, you and an Aquarius are going to be talking about something from the past, any kind of toxicity, any kind of situation that maybe didn't get resolved. Looks like you're finally past it and you're speaking on it. Pisces, a Two of Cups reverse, a Queen of Wands reverse, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're better off without a Pisces. It looks like this person wasn't emotionally on your level anyways. Plus, a lot of you could have been doubting the connection with a Pisces anyways, feeling like they just weren't really invested or giving you attention. All right. Let's go ahead and do Aquarius. And just hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. All right, Aquarius. What's going on with you and your person since you've been gone? 145-21. What's going on with you and your person since you've been gone? I just saw new love. Somebody could be moving on to somebody else. Addiction. Okay, toxic attachment, addiction. Yikes. Patterns, behavior. Somebody's not wanting to let somebody go during the separation, but not offering them anything. So everything's up in the air between you and this person. They're still obsessed with you, but not doing anything. Still thinking about you, but not, it's like they're not pursuing anything. They're not activating anything. It's like they're waiting for fate or, divine timing. And they're still obsessed and not letting you go. Yeah, they don't want things to be over. And this is somebody trying to ground themselves or be in a better place. So this person's still obsessed with you, Aquarius. They don't want it to be over, but they're not doing anything. So why are they still obsessed with you? Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Wands reverse. They want to have a conversation with you. And they're obsessively thinking about you, missing you, but not knowing how to come forward and talk to you. So this is somebody taking their time, I feel, with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody kind of taking their time to reach out or offer you something. Yeah, Justice, the Emperor. Okay, the King of Wands reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse. I think they're kind of giving it time here. They're giving it time. They're letting you kind of separate your energy. They could feel like you needed space from them as well. And that's why they're giving you some time. So it feels like with activation, like they're kind of letting things just resolve on its own. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles reverse, Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that doesn't know if they should put into this right now. They're letting divine timing kind of be a factor here. So Aquarius, it looks like they're not done with you. They want things to work out, but they don't know what to say to you. They could be kind of socially awkward, or they don't know how to say into words how they feel. It's kind of what I'm getting. This is somebody that is affected by this connection. I don't think they're talking to anyone else. I think they're still obsessed with you, but they're afraid to come forward. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, the Strength, the Temperance reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Some of you, they're planning on committing to you or proposing to you. When the time is right, they've been holding back and they're having a hard time holding back, keeping their feelings to themselves. This is somebody that definitely wants to have long-term with you. Okay, they want to have long-term, and it looks like they're kind of holding back for the right timing. So this is somebody they're not moving on. They're upset, and obsessed with you. And yeah, Two of Cups, Six of Cups reverse, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands reverse. Next action. I see this person coming in. I see them eventually being sick of this tower between the two of you, and they're going to make things right, is what I see. Wanting to let go of whatever this is. And some of you, Aquarius, it is going to be a proposal. I feel so secure with you. I fantasize about a life together. So yeah, this person, I see them coming in. They're still obsessed with you. And a lot of you could be getting a proposal with some kind of engagement. And they're taking their time to come in, waiting on divine timing, but taking their time as well. All right, let's see all signs. I got to hurry up and wrap this up. I'm getting kind of late on time here. Aries, I got the World in reverse, Four of Cups, and the Justice reversed. They could be in Aries. It looks like they're not really sure what to do. They're kind of just waiting on time here, or just waiting for things to resolve. So I see an Aries that's kind of upset. They're not saying anything to you, and maybe hoping things will resolve on their own. Taurus, Eight of Cups, the Hermit reverse, and the Six of Cups. Some of you, I see a Taurus kind of disconnecting from your energy. And it's like they're going to still always think about you and miss you, but they can't hold on to this any longer or feel like they've outgrown this connection. Gemini, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Ace of Swords. Damn, with a Gemini, I see a long-term relationship. I see commitment with you and this person. With a Cancer, the Temperance reverse, the Chariot, and the Sun in reverse. There's a Cancer that doesn't know if you guys can resolve things. Looks like they're kind of giving it some time. And eventually they are going to come forward, but waiting it out. Leo, the Nine of Cups reverse, the Judgment reverse, and the Six of Wands reverse. There's a Leo that knows that they messed up, but they're not going to admit it. They're missing you heavily, and I think they're scared to even come towards you because I don't think you're going to take them back. So there's a Leo that's afraid you're done with them and you're not going to take them back, and you're not missing them. Virgo, okay, Two of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups, and the Four of Wands. If there was a Virgo kind of inconsistent with you, I see them making a decision to commit to you. Four of Wands, 10 of Cups. They see you as their person. Libra, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, reverse, Knight of Cups. I think you intimidate this Libra. I think they feel a little bit inadequate. They don't have enough to offer you because you look like a very fiery person, very ambitious. Their money could be a problem as well. They could be having money issues. Okay, Scorpio, Seven of Swords reversed, Five of Wands reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. It looks like you're getting closure with a Scorpio. I don't think you're fully fixing anything, but it looks like they're wanting to resolve the past, wanting to kind of tie up their roots, or wanting to, what's that called? Like reap what they sow. Yeah, it looks like there's been like a conversation that's been postponed they're wanting to have with you. Sagittarius, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords reversed. I think you're bummed out about a Sagittarius. I think you're hurt about it, that it's not working out. It looks like you're not getting the closure or the reassurance from the Sag like you expect, and I do still see heartbreak. They could think that you don't trust them, and then that's why they're not coming back. Capricorn, the Hanged Man reversed, the Lovers, and the Nine of Wands reversed. Looks good with a Capricorn. It looks like you guys are connecting very deeply and not letting blockages get in the way. Aquarius, Two of Cups, King of Wands, and the High Priestess. I see a soul connection, very spiritual connection coming into your life. Could be a Pisces, placement, but I'm getting with Aquarius, this could be you or your person, very spiritual and very passionate. Pisces, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands. I think there's a Pisces that wants to come back into your life. I'd be very cautious. Yeah, King of Pentacles. They could either be married in a third party, okay? Or it's like they're coming back for some kind of intention of money. So be careful of that. All right, we're going to go ahead and do Pisces last but not least. I'm not going to do a collective because I don't know what my battery is on my laptop. So, because I didn't grab the charger. But I should be okay to do Pisces. All right, Pisces, last but not least. Since you've been gone, 153.20. What's going on with you and your person since you've been gone? What's the energy? I just saw soulmate. Magnetic attraction. They still desire you. They still desire you and this connection. They're waking up. Okay, unawakened and reversed. Journal. You could be contemplating. Some of you, they're writing about you or they're planning to come towards you. Contemplation. The Sun. Yeah, they're trying to find strength to pursue you. They feel empowered. They know there's unfinished business. The World in reverse. Hey, T-Rose. And they're still interested in you. They're heartbroken. This person still cares about you deeply, Pisces. They're still interested in you. And I think this is somebody wanting to still pursue you, but they're contemplating if they should. Could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. But they still feel this strong desire for you. The Death, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords reverse, and the King of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody that wants to come back into your life, but they're giving it some time. Okay. And I think they have other priorities at this time, maybe things they're thinking about, things they're contemplating. And that's why it's kind of on pause between reaching out to you. I think this is somebody listening to their intuition. They could be getting more spiritually connected as well with you being in their energy, High Priestess, because they are waking up. Yep, the Lovers, Three of Swords, Three of Wands reverse, Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that's waking up to your connection. Now, for some of you, if they chose somebody else, a third party, they realize they don't want that person anymore. If there's not a third party, this is somebody that they just kept putting delays and blockages in your connection. They realize your worth. Some of you are a single parent. You don't have to be, but this is somebody that has respect for you and they see that you are their person. And they realize through time and distance, through these challenges that some of you, I see a plane here. So there could have been challenges, blockages between you and this person, whether that be third party interferences, other connections, or it's simply just somebody that just didn't want to see the connection for what it was. Because now they're waking up with the Sun here. Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands reversed. This is somebody that sees your worth. They think about you constantly. They think about how attractive you are, how they miss you, how successful you are. Somebody could be a writer. Either that's you or them. Either you're a writer and that's taken off, because I'm getting something about like drama, about like writing, movies, music. This is somebody that still has a lot of respect for you. And I think they think a lot about like the first time you guys met. The first time you guys met, the first date you guys went on, they think about that heavily. And that's why they don't want this drama anymore. They think more good memories about you than bad. So if there ever was conflict or like sadness between the two of you, they think more on the better times than the bad times. Oh, thank you, Deb. Okay, Teddy Bear, they're interested. It doesn't seem like they are, but they are. And I think they're going to come back eventually when they feel the time is right. You guys are completing some kind of cycle in your lives. Okay. You're completing something with the world here. Like I said, third parties could have been a problem. I'm seeing 3 women here. So I don't know if people gossip, talked about your relationship, but I see them wanting to bring into balance this situation, not wanting to be without you. With the Nine of Wands reverse, they want the problems, whatever was a challenge, to be out of the way. Any kind of blockages. Okay. So yeah, I see this person. It's like they're missing you heavily. 9-9 here. They're missing you. They're depressed over you. And their next action is they want to pursue you when the time is right. They're contemplating it. And you guys are ending some kind of cycle. I am so grateful to have your love. I don't feel ready for physical intimacy. So maybe they're emotionally blocked or they've been kind of running from something, but it looks like somebody eventually opening up, processing their feelings and not wanting to be guarded anymore. This is somebody definitely wanting to bring back some kind of balance with you, not wanting to lose you, but they are blocked from physical intimacy. They could be healing, and that's why they're in a healing process or just going through it, and they're not really ready for anything intimate or romantic just yet. If you're dealing with an Aries, I got the Death reverse, 9 of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. See, I don't think it's over with you in an Aries. It looks like they want to come back and resolve things very slowly. They are having anxiety and stress over this. So this could be the same person. Taurus, the Knight of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands reversed. This Taurus knows that they need to tell you how they feel. They've been putting off their feelings and masking it, but they want to come forward and address this. Gemini, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords reversed. There's a little bit of hostility with you and a Gemini. If you guys are like in a family situation, it looks one-sided. Some of you could feel like you're being lied to or breadcrumbed in this relationship, or it's like not as it appears to be. With a Cancer, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands reverse, and the 3 of Cups reverse. Looks like a Cancer is kind of blocking you or just pushing off some kind of intimate encounter. Either they're either rejecting some kind of intimate encounter or they just don't want to pursue anything right now and blocking that. Leo, I got the 2 of Swords reverse, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups reverse. There's a Leo that is really upset about you, and it looks like they want to try to come back together, but not knowing if you guys can overcome this. There's been a lot of challenges. Yeah, Queen of Wands. I think this Leo wants you to come to them. Okay, they want you to come to them and work things out. Virgo, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords reverse, the Star in reverse. There's a Virgo that's losing hope in the situation. If it's somebody you've been with for a while, they're starting to see a decrease in your energy or feeling like you're not as like hopeful about the connection. So there's a Virgo that feels kind of like they're exiting your life or it's just slowly diminishing. Libra, I got the Strength reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Wands. There's a Libra that's attracted to you, but I think right now they can't pursue anything serious. This is somebody that, yeah, they're attracted, they're into you, but they have other things going on, whether it be financial, self-esteem, I don't know. This person is not able to fully give to you what you're wanting. Scorpio, the 10 of Wands reverse, the Magician reverse, and the Knight of Wands reverse. If there's a Scorpio that was like inconsistent and played games with you, I feel like it's finally over. I feel like you're finally realizing this person maybe was in it for the wrong reasons. They weren't that serious about the connection. Sadly, some of you, it was like an intimate thing where there was a Scorpio that came around for like temptation, some kind of fun, but they weren't invested in the long haul. Sagittarius, the Hierophant, the Hangman, and the Devil in reverse. Looks like you and a Sag are going to get past some kind of lesson that you guys went through, or something is up in the air about decisions growing. Yeah, but it looks like they're giving up on it. Temperance reversed. So there's a Sag that's sick and tired of the toxicity, wanting to free themselves from something, or feeling like the connection is one-sided. It's not really on the same page. Capricorn, the King of Pentacles reverse, Lovers reverse, and the Sun. There's a Capricorn that still loves you and cares for you, but they feel almost like you're not invested into the connection, or they don't know where your heart is at in this, or feeling used. Yeah, there could be a Capricorn that feels like you're using them for money or finances and that you don't actually care about them as a person, or you're just using them, but you don't actually love them. Aquarius, 8 of Swords reverse, Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. There's an Aquarius that wants to have a conversation with you. I think they want to be reassured that everything's okay. Some of you, it's somebody that's in your family, a friend. It looks like they want to have a very healing and honest conversation, possibly about money or some kind of finance difficulty. Okay. So whether you're getting some kind of clarity about money or they want to make sure that you're doing okay. They don't want to worry about you. They've been worrying about you. Pisces, I got the Chariot, the Queen of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Wands reverse. You could be realizing, like with another Pisces, okay. Well, if you don't like the reading, you don't have to resonate with it. It's for somebody that wants to know about the person that's gone, that's not in their life. So if it doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to be rude on the chat, okay? Because there's people that do like this reading. Anyways, if you're dealing with another Pisces, you just feel like you need to exit from this. That it either, some of you, this Pisces has Cancer in their chart. Like it's a Pisces with a Cancer moon or something. I'm definitely feeling like there's just like an absence or a disconnect because it doesn't feel like you're in alignment with each other, or you feel disrespected for some of you. You either feel led on and disrespected, or this person is not treating you the way that you want. Maybe even feel like they're in it for the wrong reasons, or they're just not somebody that's supporting you. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do the all signs and members reading for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to do the same kind of reading I did last Thanksgiving, where it's a Thanksgiving spread, and then I'll do members questions. Okay. So that'll be tomorrow. If you sent me your members' questions, I will have them ready for tomorrow. If not, you guys can ask in the chat tomorrow. And then I'll do members' questions on Saturday as well. So it'll be tomorrow and then Saturday. All right. Thank you, Aries man. I'll see you guys later. All right. Have a good day, everyone. I got to go to work in a little bit. And then I'm off tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So I'll see you then. All right. See you guys later.